Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniela and today I have a huge unboxing of all the books I've bought from American subscription boxes and had them bulk shipped over here. So we've got Bookish Box, we've got Arcane Society, and we have Mystic Box. First up, I'm going to start with Arcane Society. So Arcane Society and Mystic Box are both, I think they're run by the same people, but they're different subscription boxes because they deal with different genres. So Arcane Society is the fantasy side. Mystic Box, I think, is dark romance. I can't remember which month these are because I'm not up to date. Obviously, I'm behind because I have to get everything stored in a warehouse and then shipped over in bulk, so that it's cheaper for me. We have The Cursed Crown by Alexi Blake. Let me take this out of the wrapper so that we can get a good look at this. It's like this soft touch material, so it is prone to fingerprints, but the artwork is printed on the cover and it's this beautiful fair couple on the front, and there is some silver foiling on there as well. And then the back, it says, he needs her to unify the Seelie forces. She needs him to forget about that nonsense. We have sprayed edges with these blue roses on. Oh wow. And then we have end paper artwork, which is just absolutely beautiful. The back is different. Oh my gosh. This is the artwork at the back. Absolutely stunning. I'm a little bit confused because this was a May Sage box and this says Alexi Blake, so I don't know if that's a pseudonym, but then it is signed by May Sage. And we have this lovely formatting inside. There's feathers on chapter 1, so we have different designs on each chapter page. We also have Ruled by Blood by May Sage. I think one of these is a bind up. I think it might be this one, if I remember correctly. Again, the artwork is just absolutely stunning. I love that they've like done foiling on the bodice of the dress. And then we have sprayed edges on all three sides. Stunning end paper artwork, front and back. And again, hand signed by the author. I've never read May Sage before. Everyone seemed very excited about these books though, so I'm really intrigued to read these. I just think these books are absolutely beautiful. I also got, they came with this pin, which is actually like really pretty. It says Ruled by Blood and it has a crown and some pink flowers, which I wasn't expecting. I'm really, really happy with that subscription. I think this is the first books I've had from Arcane Society. The last books I got were like a one-off from Mystic Box, and this is my first actual Mystic Box subscription. Not as keen on the covers for these. So we have When Villains Rise by Gianna Darling and When Heroes Fall by Gianna Darling. I don't know if this is a duology or if there is more books for this series, because the way it works is it's 2 books bi-monthly, so you pay for like 2 books and you get the boxes bi-monthly, and then if they need to, they do add-ons later on for the rest of the books. This one has like a barbed wire design down the pages, and this one has roses down the pages. I'm not going to open these just yet because I don't know if these are going to be my thing. I want to have a look into what these are before I do anything. And now we're on to Bookish Box. I have peeked at some of these, but they're insane. They're insane. I got the Fairy edition of this book and I was like, oh yeah, that's really nice. I really like that. I'm going to be keeping that edition. But I knew Bookish Box were doing an edition in one of their monthlies. And I think this one blows Fairy Loots out of the water. This is by S.T. Gibson. And it is A Dowry of Blood. Oh my. Look at this cover. So we have a lady on the front with like this veil, and I don't know if you can see, but there are strings and a hand above like the puppet master and the puppet. It's beautiful. It's like a deep bronze foil, but it also looks black depending on how you hold it. It is beautiful. And then on the back we have the lady again in a coat, and then under the dust jacket, I can't get over this, we have this deep red book with again this weird bronzed foil with this beautiful design on. And then on the back, the underside of the dust jacket, I don't know, I like the front dust jacket as well. But the underside of the dust jacket is black with, again, the bronze foiling. Look at that. We have these end papers, hand signed by the author. And then we also have another piece of artwork inside the book. I think that artwork is beautiful. We have an author's note. Oh, wait, that's just the triggers. Lots of triggers in this book. Wow. I think it's this artwork. It's so beautiful. I nearly died when I saw this. So that's Diary of Blood. And then another one of their monthlies. This was one I was really excited for. I first found out about this book. There was someone I followed on Instagram. She's an author. I can't remember her name. But she read this author's book. I think she got sent an ARC. And she was obsessing over this book. And she was like filming clips of her reading this book and her bawling her eyes out. And that's what made me really interested in this book. I do have the Waterstones edition of this, but it isn't a touch on this. It's nowhere near as beautiful as this. So this is Lightlark by Alex Astor, and this is the cover. I think this cover is absolutely beautiful. The artwork on this is amazing. I love the black and white, and it's got gold foiling, little tiny bits of gold foiling on the cover. We then have digitally sprayed edges, this gorgeous design on the back of the book. Beautiful end papers that all matching, and then it gets even better. Like, I can't believe it gets better, but it does. This is the book under the dust jacket. It's completely gold foiled, but then it has this like grey and black design over the top. Like, I don't know how they did this. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And it has this on the back as well. Bookish Box are really going all out. They're trying everything with these books. We have a special tip-in page with the author's signature. But it gets even better. We have alternative cover with the full title and everything, with character artwork and gold foiling. And it is beautiful. Diary of Blood and Lightlark, these two editions from Bookish Box, this is just their monthly books. I'm obsessed with these two. This was a good month. This was a good month for Bookish Box. I love both of these designs. Next up, I have the Touch of Darkness set. It's the Hades and Persephone series by Scarlett Sinclair. I'm pretty sure this artist is the same artist that did one of the Illumicrate sets. Which one is it? The Winner's Curse. I'm pretty sure it's the same artist, but they did the artwork for the Bookish Box editions of Touch of Darkness. These had originally sold out, and then I think they did a reprint. So I picked up the reprint. It has these nice end papers, hand signed, some rude artwork, which I won't show in this video. And then there is a map, and on the covers there is foiling, and then we also get a beautiful artwork piece on the reverse dust jacket. So that is A Touch of Darkness. I think that's the first one. Next we have A Game of Fate, and this has got Hades on the front. Beautiful edges again, end papers, some more not safe for work artwork. We have, I believe, Hades on foil on the front of this one, and then reverse dust jacket art again. Maybe a little bit ruder than the last one. A Touch of Ruin. I really like this one. The colours on this with the roses is stunning. Foiling, reverse dust jacket art. And finally for this set we have A Game of Retribution. Again, fan of the colours on this one. We have the blues, and end papers not as much a fan on this one. But then we have the gold foiling again, and reverse dust jacket art. And finally, these have sold out a couple of times, I think. I'm not sure if they did reprint these. I think they might have. But I managed to pick up a Wounded set of these. So they were discounted because they had issues. And it's kind of like the luck of the draw when you buy something like this. You don't know what's going to be wrong with it. But I took a chance I'm quite happy with what I got. I got the Bridge Kingdom series from Bookish Box. This is the Inadequate Heir, and it has quote on the back, foiling and design on the front, the sprayed edges. It is hand signed, end paper artwork, foiling on the front of the books. We also have reverse dust jacket artwork with the title featured on there, so you can show it this way around. The other two in this series is the Traitor Queen and the Bridge Kingdom, which is the first book. And again, same thing, similar design, sprayed edges, quotes on the back. All three are hand signed. I wasn't quite as lucky with these two. Yeah, the corners on this one have got a little bit of damage to them. Not a lot though, like barely anything. And then, oh, there's a little crinkle on the dust jacket in this corner. This one I think was the worst. This one is a bit bumped up in the bottom corner, and there's a tiny tear on the dust jacket artwork inside. But other than that, they look pretty good. If you keep the dust jackets on, I don't think you can tell at all. Very happy with those and the reduced price they came at. That was everything I got shipped over from America. Like I said, these span over several months, and I'm really excited to see what I get next. Lilac and Diary of Blood were definitely my favourites this time around, and also the May Sage box from Arcane Society is absolutely beautiful. What did you think of these books? Do any of these book boxes look like something you would want to try? Let me know in the comments, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile.